Sports Shoot is brought to you in cooperation with ARMSCOR, the country's top firearms and ammunition manufacturer with over 50 years of product excellence and industry leadership. ARMSCOR, bringing the best of the Philippines to the rest of the world.
Welcome to Sports Shoot. This is a leisure segment for the gun enthusiast. For this week's Sports Shoot, we take a break from our usual features on outstanding firearms as we give way to the recent gun show of the AFAD, held at the SM Mega Mall from June 11 to 15, 2015. It was another big day for AFAD, or the Association of Firearms and Ammunition Dealers, as the association held its 23rd Defense and Sporting Arms Show at the SM Mega Mall from June 11 to 15, 2015. This is the longest-running gun show in the Philippines that continues to promote security and self-defense while promoting responsible gun ownership and the sport of shooting. For the benefit of others who may not be very familiar with AFAD, the association was founded in 1989. The founders' aim was to have a body that would represent the interests of the defense and security industry. Hence, it has its own governance and regulations, and one of its mandates is to consolidate firearms dealers into an integral forum while formulating and imposing self-regulating policies for the firearms industry. The gun show has grown bigger over the years, and proof of this is the ever-expanding size of the venue for the show and the longer exhibit period. This year, like all years past, all firearms dealers of note in the country, as well as those dealing with paraphernalia attendant to the industry, were all present and accounted for. Each booth had technically capable sales personnel to answer questions about the firearms on display and explain the firearms' capabilities and functions. Sports Shoot went to the big ARMSCOR booth and talked with the president and CEO.
Hi, my name is Martin Tuason. I'm with ARMSCOR. I'm the president and CEO of all the ARMSCOR group of companies, and we're here at the AFAD show 2015.
ARMSCOR makes sure it is present at the AFAD show every year, and for this show, they have 3 booths: the ARMSCOR booth, the Squires Bingham booth, and the ARMSCOR shooting booth, occupying 2 major sections of the show. Many of you may be wondering why a Squires and Bingham booth for ARMSCOR. Well, Martin Tuason gives us a brief background on the beginnings of ARMSCOR.
You know, in the 1905, there was a photography store, Squires Bingham, and then it became a sporting goods store. My grandfather loved to shop in that store, decided to buy it in 1941. We started manufacturing in 1952, license number 1 in the Philippines. We also have license number 2 for ammunition, because of the second license for manufacturing, and we continue to have that to this day, proudly making Filipino products, exporting to 64 countries worldwide. So we proudly bring the best of the Philippines to the rest of the world.
It is no small wonder why ARMSCOR is the Philippines' pride when it comes to manufacturing firearms and ammunition. At the booth where he personally stayed to give more information on what ARMSCOR has to offer, he showed off the company's new products available for sale right there at the show.
Here's our first foray in our conversion kits for different brands for the 22 TCM. What we had to do is we had to reinvent the round a little bit, the actual bullet, so we could seat it lower. So we're still getting the same type of performance. We're using the same case, 39 grain bullet, hollow point, and it fits in all true 9mm. We call it 22 TCM 9R, and the 9R stands for 9 revolution, because we're going to revolutionize the whole 9mm industry. Basically, you buy our whole top end. We make the slide and barrel here in the Philippines. The internal parts are made by Lone Wolf in the United States. We put it together, you get your Glock 17 or Glock 22, generations 1, 2, or 3, and replace our top end, and you get to shoot 22 TCM.
According to Martin, the 22 TCM is now available for the Glock. Very soon, they will come out with versions for the XDs, the MMPs, and the Beretta. In fact, they're coming out with new versions every 6 months, and this will be made available at the AFAD show.
The next new product we have here is the Baby Rock. It's our foray into concealed carry with our new RA 100591 and the concealed market in the United States. We decided to come out with a more concealable pistol. We decided to shrink down the 1911 since that's our favorite gun. So it's basically a baby 1911. That's why we call it the Baby Rock, since the brand is a Rock Island Armory, which will be available in the Philippines starting now as well, because that's what we export, the Rock Island Armory brand, but now we're going to standardize in the Philippines. We have a lot of shops now. We have in Davao, we have in Cebu, La Union, Marikina, Makati, and coming soon to a city near you. We have our Pro Shop design, which will be small shooting ranges depending on the population of the city. Small gun store where you can get all the ARMSCOR products, and we hope to open up in the next 5 years 15 to 16 new locations.
Then we walked over to the ARMSCOR shooting range where they showed off their exciting new products from FAB Defense.
Hi, I'm Joel Concepcion. I'm from ARMSCOR Shooting Center. This is one of our products, the FAB Defense. It's made in Israel. Basically, it is for the high-powered rifles like a basic M16 or an M4 AR-15 platform. You can improve the looks of it and as well as the function. Like this one, you can have, you remove the stock grip and replace it with the non-slip ergonomic grip. And you can attach this one as well. It's called the Magwell grip. You can make this as a vertical grip for a very tight position or you're enclosed in a secluded area. And FAB Defense also sells these tactical rails made of T6 aluminum. Because if you purchase an ordinary M4 or an M16, you get only the plastic forehand grip. So you can replace it with the aluminum quad rail systems where you can attach your grips, you can attach flashlights, you can attach these vertical grips. This is one of the nice things about FAB Defense. You have the vertical grips that turns into a bipod. The butt stock for the M4, they also sell this. It's called the butt stock. It's a monopod. In order for you to, if you hold a sniping position for a long time, you won't get tired.
FAB Defense of Israel is engaged in aftermarket sales for high-powered rifles, though they do not sell the firearms themselves, just the attachments. Next, they showed us their shotguns.
So you can turn it into a tactical shotgun, which also has the absorbing recoil and a vertical handle, which you can pump your shotgun for an easier way.
This one is a most interesting one, the gotcha cap, where one can conceal a defense weapon very easily and put it back in. And last but not least, we were showed the Webley and Scott air guns from the UK. From these air guns, there is no need to bring oxygen or CO2 tanks, so these are very convenient indeed to carry and use. Sports Shoot had a full day of discovering new products at the AFAD show, and we are glad to share this with you. And that's Sports Shoot. This is the leisure segment for the gun enthusiast.